Hello, my little mathematicians. Let's go ahead and finish up this last example. It says a piece of wood measures 16.8 feet long. It needs to be cut into smaller boards for a project with each board measuring 1.2 feet in length. How many boards can be made? So, what do you think the operation that we should do here is? Should we add, subtract, multiply, divide? Okay. One of the traps is people see the word cut and they're like, oh, I want to cut it off. So like I'm going to subtract. Okay. Let's see if that's right. One hint is to make the numbers easier to deal with. So let's say, okay, the piece of wood that we have is 16 feet. Okay. This is how much we have. And we need each one to be 2 feet long. So if each one needs to be 2 feet and we have this much, how many can we make? Already your brain is probably saying, oh, we can make 8 boards. And I didn't give you any direction because when the numbers are simple to deal with, your brain is a lot smarter than you give it credit for. And it immediately like jumps to the answer. So now take a step back and ask yourself, okay, how did you get from 16 and 2 to 8? Did you add, subtract, or multiply or divide those numbers? You divided them, right? You did 16 divided by 2 in order to get that answer of 8. So now, instead of dividing 16 and 2, let's divide 16.8 by 1.2. Okay, so that's a really big test-taking strategy, is to make the numbers simple and easy to deal with, and then you'll probably be able to figure out the answer and logic through it, and then take a step back and think, okay, how did I get to that answer? And then do that same operation with the more difficult numbers. So now that we know we're supposed to divide, remember you can't divide with decimals, so I got to move it over in the divisor, and however many times you moved it in the divisor, move it the same amount in the dividend. So now you have 12 into 168. Okay. Well, can 12 go into 1? No. But can it go into 16? Yes, once. So 1 times 12 is 12. Subtract that, and 16 minus 12 is 4, which is less than 12. So I'm good to bring my next number down, which is an 8. And then how many times does 12 go into 48? It goes in 4 times, and 12 times 4 is 48. Remainder of 0 went in evenly, so that means that if I have this much board and I need each piece to be 1.2 feet, I can make a total of 14 boards. All right. Congratulations, my little mathematicians. You did it. And don't forget that strategy of making the numbers simpler and easier to deal with when you get stuck with hard numbers.